Hi, my name is Jonathan Salama, and I'm the co-founder and CTO of FreightWaves. I'm joined by Matt Butler, our VP of Business Expansion. Today, we're going to show you how we're reimagining the way shipper source capacity and how we're modernizing the procurement process. At FreightWaves, we're building the world's most connected and intelligent freight platform. When we founded the company, we wanted to remove the inefficiencies in freight and fix our transportation system. It's not going to shock anyone when I say that the RFP process is broken. It has clear flaws, and it feeds into a broken supply chain. Shippers try their best to make data-driven decisions using anecdotes and fragmented information, while it also takes a really, really long time to process an RFP. We know that we know some shippers that worked so long on their current cycle that by the time they were done, they have to start their next one. And as the market changes, it creates hidden costs in overheads, including tender rejection, canceled contract, repricing, higher spot premiums, and time wasted. There's a time and place for contracting freight. It's just not across your entire network once a year. While the inefficiencies in the RFP approach are known, shippers and carriers continue to work in this archaic system where there's no visibility into pricing, no accountability for broken contract, but more importantly, it's really, really hard, close to impossible, to know whether or not you're making the right decision at the right time. We spent almost a decade working with some of the largest brands, understanding their network, their process, and we feel their pain. After accumulating data on the market and developing our own machine learning models, we have a unique expertise that allows us to reshape how shippers source carriers. We have the insight to show how shippers can run an effective process that doesn't take months of work and give shippers the ability to balance costs, predictability, and service level, leveraging strategies in line with the shifting markets. So today, I want to debut our solution to freight procurement. What you see on the screen here is our TMS product. We built it so that shipper can have full visibility into their freight network and can manage their entire freight lifecycle, from tendering to tracking to settlement. But let's jump in today, and we'll be working out of a standard RFP file. We often get these from shippers, their pickups information, delivery information, volumes, and so on. A shipper could provide us this file or integrate with our API in order to connect to our tools. The first page you're seeing here is our Procurement Dashboard. When you go into this tool, you can immediately see the analysis you've run in the past and see how everything worked out. But for now, let's go ahead and upload the file you just saw in a live demo. It worked. So our tool builds the optimal scenario. Our tool builds the optimal scenarios mix into 4 main buckets based on your default preferred length of contract, service level requirements, and other features. You can click on any of the respective lane to see how the market dynamics were driving these recommendations. But right now, let's dig into the 4 buckets. The first one we called existing contracts. These are lanes that you already have core carrier running. You know them, you vetted them, but they know you. They know your facilities, and they've managed to keep a good scorecard through the last cycle. So our data model has recognized that you are receiving right now the best rate that you could get given the projected market. This means that we think that you're better off giving the opportunity for these carriers to extend their rate over just rebidding them. The next bucket is new contracts. Our tool identifies lanes with historical consistently high volume, but these lanes have no steady carriers, and they are in somewhat stable markets. So they're packaged into now like a much smaller RFP. We're proud to announce our Dynamic Cost Plus program, the third bucket. While the traditional Cost Plus program uses historical rates, our model is based on real-time AI predicted rates. The Dynamic Cost Plus program allows shippers to take advantage of market volatility and not be locked into a contract. This benefits all parties with lane in seasonal markets, but high sporadic volumes. and allow our customer to remain a shipper of choice. Finally, there's a set of lanes that our system recommends you should actually rely on the spot market for. Those are lanes. Those lanes are like infrequent. Sorry. You can turn to this lane to the spot market, and we believe that like you will actually get a better price than if you were to get a contract. You also don't solely have to rely to your tool. You can build your own scenario and drag and drop lanes into the different buckets and see how it impacts your cost saving right there. Once you finalize your analysis and agree to the allocation, you can execute your RFP right from the tool. We will send emails to carriers and give them access to a portal executing everything on your behalf so they can extend their contracts or bid on their new lane. With our sourcing and optimization tool, shippers can accelerate the RFP process, turning freight procurement to a strategic advantage and focusing on building long-term relationship. You can learn more about our solution by scanning the code that's on the screen or visiting us at transfix.io.